Hello! I'm going to show you what's happening in my garden, which is mainly things growing up that I didn't put there, but a few things that I did put there. I planted lots of things, but mostly I've just got weeds growing. My strawberry plant is growing, my fennel's grown, this is possibly rocket, but I'm not entirely sure. I did plant rocket. Something's come up. Nothing else has come up though. It's all failed to grow. Oh, possibly rocket again. Mint. And a lot of weeds. But I planted a blackcurrant and a gooseberry. And this is probably the blackcurrant and this is probably the gooseberry, but I'm not entirely sure now. Yeah, I think that's blackcurrant. My potato plants are coming along. I tend to buy potatoes and then forget about them. They get all sprouty, so I planted them. And they have turned into potato plants. So I'll get some more potatoes that I won't eat. Every time I turn around there's another blackberry bush happening. Grass is coming, it's getting a little bit thick. I need to cut it. See, this is what happens to potatoes when I buy them. Definitely should plant them. The trouble with digging up this garden to plant things is it's very stony ground. You only get about an inch before you hit stones. Look at them, just stones everywhere. And I don't think anybody's actually bothered digging it before ever, except for this pond. They obviously dug that pond and then just decided to cover it up again and haven't really bothered with the rest of the garden ever. This house was probably built 1930 somehow, something like that. And I don't think anybody's ever done the garden. There was nothing here before, it was just common land, so there's probably like 2,000 years of nobody building or digging or doing anything on this land. But I dug a hole, took a while, so I can put potatoes in it now. The rocks around here are so weird and they've all got these markings. They're very strange shapes. And I don't know whether the markings are natural or somebody stuck them on or what. All I know is whatever. They're very pretty. Just found those. Very pretty stones. I think that's a giant tooth. I might be very wrong indeed. If that is a giant tooth, maybe that's a little tooth. This looks like something. It just does. It's got some sort of streaky thing on it. Found another possible tool. And this, I think this is interesting. I think it's also got like paint or something on it and a some sort of carving. Quite a lot of holes. So I'll leave it to you what you might think that is. Phone was ringing next door for the longest time, so there's nobody living there, but there's going to be a famous cellist, not famous because I don't know who he is, but there's going to be a cellist living there soon. So he came around to check to see whether we could hear him next door, and we could. It was quite nice, but it was like a free concert because he's a good cello player. Starting again. See, you can hear things from next door, so I don't mind somebody moving in and playing the cello as long as they're good at playing the cello. Even when he's practicing it sounds nice. I mean, you just shut off anyway. There's very thin walls here because it's terraced houses, and he was so nice. He came here and asked to see whether it was going to be a problem. Not bothered really. I mean, I'm in and out. Mostly here at the moment, but if he plays the cello in the daytime, that's really not really a problem with me. That's fine. Like I say, free concert. That's not a spider, that's just a piece of twig. They do look like feet though, don't they? And the pond's coming along. Got quite a lot of stones around the side of my pond now. Mostly collected from this garden and just out the back. But the pond's drying up, so it does need more water. I've got lots of water boatmen and things on it. Just teeming with life. Before I go, got to do some shout outs. Chase Allen Hager 93, new channel. He had an old channel which was a very similar username, but I think he got bored of that, so he's got a new channel, so go subscribe to that. And TL Roth, yay, go subscribe. That's not a new channel, he's had that for ages, but there's new direction for Zipster08. New direction in that it's just him with, it's just him, but that's how he genuinely really is most of the time. But I don't know, really. You go and see that. He's doing more video logs and stuff like that that aren't Zipster. But he's still Zipster, but he's not Zipster, if you know what I mean. It's a bit complicated situation. He's Zipster, but he's not Zipster. So go see that. I've separated it all out now. Sort of orangey, possibly jasper stuff. Not so much. Possibly tools. Pile of rocks. Possibly bones. Other things that might be bones. Again, leave it to you to decide what you think they are. Crystal. Definitely bones here. These look like feet or something. Couple of twirly swirly things, teeth things, and burnt, rubbly, strange, I don't know what that is, stuff. So that's really what's happening in my garden, just to give you a little bit of an update, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.